life's a mental game. You need the right mentality to survive. What's up, family?
What's
Y'all
good,
see who I
homeboy?
got on this episode? Y'all ain't seen him in a while.
Mhm. I'm
He's
back.
been in hiding.
The
Been busy.
incognito. Incognito. I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Incognito. I got my big
Yeah.
brother back here on the podcast. Y'all know him, Marcus. Y'all seen him before. He's been on many of my other episodes on the Mental Game podcast. Um,
One of your highest
yeah,
views.
one of the
One of
highest
the, you
view,
can
yeah,
say,
one of the highest view podcasts I have, man.
yeah, that's my favorite.
One of the you know, I need to do like a close when it gets close to the end of this year. I need to do like a year end review and the not the year end review. What they do like when they put together them
Clip.
like the little clips of like the
I like
other
a
stuff
recap
that
show.
went down. Yeah, like a recap show. And then I got the capability to do it, kind of clip it up, with Riverside. I just drop it in there and just say, man, take me some clips from this. I
Man, they built
put
that
like
into that next last year.
and I do all of them. I do all of them. I just sit there and
Yeah.
go download all of
New Year's,
them.
New Year's. So,
Like New Year's clip show. Yeah, good. Years in review.
yeah, like
Nah.
Uncle Murray.
Yeah, but y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Share with y'all peoples. Make sure they subscribe. Um, you know what I'm saying? You like the content, you like what you see. A lot of people get I get compliments all day. And I boost up the show all day. I tell everybody about it, even when I'm out at work, meeting with customers and stuff like that. Talking to them, cause uh, you know, uh, fortunate but unfortunate, my customers like me more than the people I work for, and that's crazy.
Wow. That's wild.
Yeah, wow, super wild. So I'm always striking up a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no unlikable person. I ain't no bad person or nothing like that. So
My
people
little
said,
brother.
generally,
Good dude.
yeah,
You got raised right.
people generally talk to me like I talk to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like I know I walk around with a mug, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a people person, I guess.
Not gonna say why you walk around with a mug. We ain't gonna say that.
Huh?
We ain't gonna
Nah,
say
I'm
it
gonna
in the
say it
content.
like it's Marcus' fault why I walk around with a mug. Nah, it's kind of like a defensive thing. I don't know. It's a little bit of mental game, but you know what I'm saying? It's like a survival thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Keep
I
the
got
bug
a
on
story
people.
behind it. I got a story behind it because it's like,
What's up?
you
What's up?
know,
What's up? Come on.
it's like, I don't know, man, because back in the day, bro, like I said, I'm an 80s baby, right? So,
Uh,
it was always in pictures, they smiling and stuff, man. Me, Kaz, Rob, J Rock, we was like, man, that's this meme mug all the time. Got smiling in these pictures, man. Man, these people used to take like the family pictures. They like,
yeah.
smile. Like, man, they smiling, man. You didn't take this picture. Take this picture. You didn't have all the pictures. So that's why
You
we
gotta
kind
take.
of, then you was like that. When you was a kid, you would always be, even the picture that mama got at our house, you smiling. Me, Aaron, and J Rock is just chilling. And you smiling. And I think we had to talk to him. You was like 7 or 8, something like that.
Uh,
So then you just started me mugging in the picture. So and it just stuck with you, though. Since he was a kid.
yeah, man, and it's funny because T don't like it. She's like,
You
I
don't
don't
like
like
it
taking
either.
pictures. You don't smile.
You don't
Like,
like it either.
man, it's not my fault. Like, you don't
Yeah.
understand. T, when you watch this episode, you gonna see the orchestrators are
Origin.
wild. Be smiling in pictures all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't be, you
I be
don't be
smiling.
mugging. Because you be like,
I be smiling now. I be smiling sometimes.
yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
used to smile all your teeth, like you smiling now, all your teeth.
saying?
Man, I'm see your teeth. Yeah, look
I
at
used
that.
to smile. I smile on vacation now. Like,
Oh man, that's a
I
no,
don't,
you
nah, I don't, I like, yeah, but yeah, I usually had that my defensive look on. Like, I don't want nobody to mess with me.
Yeah,
Be over here. Huh?
but then you be rocking the mix too, though, right? So you got the heavy.
Right. Well, at work is a different thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But it's put like this. I got so much now that I had the capability. I got to get my printer back up. I had the capability to make my own shirts. Instead of having to outsource it.
yeah.
So, um, I got a lot more mental game shirts and stuff in my closet now than I used to.
And they
And
be making
now,
good
I'm gonna
dough.
have to start stocking up on hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Since it's about to be hoodies. Man, I
Big,
don't know
big
what
dough.
happened in Houston, man. It's like um, it got cool for like 2 weeks, and
Well,
now
I
it's
tell
back
you,
hot.
yeah,
What's going on,
and
son?
then boy, it felt like paradise. It felt like
Yeah,
paradise
yeah,
to me.
I loved it,
Mm-hmm.
but then it got hot again. I was like, "What's up with this, man? Come on."
Crazy. That's how people get sick, man. People get sick
Yeah,
like
it
that.
is. That is. That is.
Wow.
Cause I know Sam's daughter. She's sick right now with all the like the I guess the weather changing, and then when kids start
You
going
know,
to
baby.
daycare. Yeah. So
You know,
I told him I said don't worry about it. I said her immunity is going to be A1 when she
yeah,
gets to be an adult. She ain't gonna never get sick. She gonna be done conquered all that. The
yeah,
body
yeah.
ain't gonna be able to be down for 2 seconds.
I tell you, Mama been
But
on my since the big time. We don't never
oh
get.
heck yeah, man! To the point where like I think we so rarely got sick that Joellen nicknamed us the mutants.
Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah,
For real.
like cause we really don't get sick, and especially
I was,
now since you shot
I
go
was
ahead.
shocked. I was shocked when I was because like even last week, like when we was going to Paris House last week, man, my throat was
Yeah,
hurting, man, pretty much the whole week, and I felt like
yeah.
crap. Man, I was like, man, this came from nowhere.
Yeah.
You don't get this kind.
I could like nah, but I bet it didn't do anything. I bet that's all it was.
Yeah, it was mine. It was just a throat. And I took some
Okay.
Advil cold and
Mhm.
took some Alka Seltzer. Man, Taylor had straight after that. Took it for a day.
So how was your week, bro? How'd everything go
Uh,
for you?
week was pretty good, pretty eventful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Halloween, so the kids love that. Obviously
Of course.
people seen on Facebook, Instagram, kids, they love that stuff. So, it was pretty cool, man. Pretty quiet, laid back. You know. I
He's like, I can't complain.
can't
But my
complain.
week, yeah. Well, this was my official full week back after being suspended from my job. I know I
That's
talked about
crazy.
it in my last episode,
That's crazy.
and yeah, I don't know. It's been quiet. It's been quiet. I guess everybody kind of been like I don't want to say that everybody been tiptoeing around me, but I've been keeping everybody at bay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Really
People
putting
been
up.
coming up to me asking me. People been coming up to me asking me, "Hey, when you leaving? When you leaving? So when you leaving? When you leaving?" Like if I was, I ain't letting you know. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man,
I
because ain't
wanted
nobody
to be
get rid of you before that.
man. Look, oh, it's not. They not the ones that's asking me. They just I'm gonna let them think what they think. You know what I'm saying? I really honestly and truly like I'm a hustler always.
Of course.
You
Of
ain't
course.
I'm never gonna ever give anybody the satisfaction of trying to hold me down or whatever. Whatever they think is whatever they think.
Right.
And it's crazy because it's something going on. I notice it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just a lot of stuff going on. I just feel like it's a situation where, they probably feel like they gotta prove themselves to these new owners, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, or whatever the case is. But
Mhm.
it is what it is. But it was a quiet week. It was a good week, you know what I'm saying? I definitely got, it was definitely a busy one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Had to get
We
back
had a
in
lot of
stride.
yeah. We had a lot of stuff happening. But it was cool. It was cool. Chopping it up. Got to have like a little guys' night with my homeboy Don. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We had ended up getting off at the same time on a Friday.
Oh,
This
perfect.
Friday, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We just like he was like, hey man, you want to go to the bar? So we went, man. We played pool. We had a little bit of fun,
You
man.
need that, man.
Unwind a little bit, and it was a cool experience. You know what I'm saying? And you
Oh,
need those. You
yeah.
need those in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I hear people talk about and glorifying the all work no play,
Mm-hmm.
deal, what I'm saying, or whatever. But I don't think that's true. You gotta have a little play,
Yeah.
sometimes, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Try to have a good balance of it.
Yeah, yeah. I
Um
mean, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right
mhm.
about that. It's funny you say that because yesterday. I went to breakfast or brunch with one of my partners. I used to go to church with my boy
Right.
Perkins. You know what I'm saying? Then we went to IHOP and chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to just get out. Like I said, I love my kids, but it's good to just get away. and just have some
Facts.
male talk. Because matter of fact, it's funny because he was telling me, man, that men need to get together and do that more. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Because it's not
Look,
happening. You know?
it's not. I used to be an advocate for, and when I reason I say used to be is because um like as fellas, we work so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Be it breadwinners and all
yeah,
that other stuff,
yeah.
and then some of us have to do what we have to do, so the work schedules is kind of like crazy.
Wow.
I got a good buddy of mine, like I call him, one of my brothers, and he stays not even 5 minutes away from me. And the only
Okay.
thing is he works nights. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Ah,
a truck driver, I drive during the day.
yeah,
And
yeah,
it's like schedules, scheduling that's
yeah.
like a
It's a
hard
big
factor.
thing. It's a big,
Yes.
you know, especially in Texas, it's scheduled and it's like
Mhm.
where you live. Like you say, I live
Where
all
you
around
live,
here.
yeah.
So it's like I would love to give you a call.
That's why all of us don't get together like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, and like I said, you know, we
We
work so
live it
much.
all over.
We all hardworking men. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of
Exactly.
family. You, Kaz, you know, J-Rock. You know what I'm saying? Courtney. You know, work nights
Uh-huh.
like in this project. Because you know what I did notice. I'm gonna tell you this, just to deviate off the beaten path. Is everybody that like say you with Sam, right? I've been knowing Sam since he was 16. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So Sam can integrate with us and then with you know integrate with us and be cool. We can be like
Right.
just like with Corey, with me, all of us cool with Corey, been on Corey for years. 22, I knew
Right.
Corey for, you know what I'm saying? So for
And
22
I knew
years,
Corey when I
yeah, you knew Corey when he was like 10, 9, 10, something like
10,
that.
9, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? So then Aaron got Courtney, you know what I'm saying? Well, Courtney can come through, you know what I'm saying? So all of and we all cool with each other, you know what I'm saying? So that's how you can
Right,
tell.
right.
With us all being brothers, we all kind of have like the same type of friends where everybody can get along. Because Courtney and Sam and me and you is all in a fancy league together. Even Corey,
Right.
J-Rock,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Even for his brother and Tom. So it's like all of us, we never had no really beef with each other, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
all of us kind of mesh kind of well with each other, man. So like you said, you
Right,
know,
right, right.
I'm gonna get along with him, cool. Like, all right, man, that's my baby.
Mhm.
And all your friends that you got to leave, like the freaking Ricans and all them dudes, man, all them dudes are
Yeah.
cool.
Hmm.
Never issue with none of them dudes. And none, never came sides with me, you know, because of
Yeah.
respect out of from you. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a cool dude. I'm not going to come up disrespectful to nobody. But, you know, I just like the
Nah.
fact that all of us have those type of friends where everybody can get along with each other. You know, co-mingle.
Right.
That's a good.
That's one thing that I believe we need to normalize, like just everywhere in the world, really, man. Because it's like I'm watching this new generation of men, and everybody like all this damn beef and motherfuckers just killing each other,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like and it's crazy, bro. Because like it's like we a dying breed, but we the authors of our own extinction, man. And
pretty
then
much. Yeah.
you got small select groups like us, grown men. We sitting there, and you know, the mission is for us to always be together, get together, and
Yeah. Have
for
fun,
it to
man.
not be no beef. And it's actually easier. It's actually easier than what people make it, bro.
It is. It is.
It's easier than what people make it. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Like, it's not that difficult to sit there and try to, and not try, but like, commingle and coexist with people, bro. Like, besides the differences.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I get it. And then it's crazy because we a whole bunch of people of like a whole bunch of people of color. You know what I'm saying? That's people that got the problem, you know what I'm saying, sticking together, seem like, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's wild, bro. It's wild that it's like that, bro. But the people that do echo, they wanted to
Yeah.
believe that they wanted to believe that we all can get along. You know what I'm saying? But like I
Right.
said, we have a stable of about at least 20 or 30 of us that all get along with each other. Never had no fights, never had no shootouts, never, you know what I'm saying? We all just good people,
Mhm.
man. Never had no just the only thing never fell out with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what
Never
I'm saying?
fell
Like,
out, yeah.
y'all pops, y'all niggas been locked down for almost 20 years, man. Like, you know,
Yeah.
so it's just me and Porter, 20 some years. Aaron and Courtney, it ain't been 20 years, but it's been at least 10, 15. You know, and you can correct me on that, but it's been a lot of time since we've been knowing these dudes, and it's never been like no beef with one person don't like the other. Corey and Aaron linked up and they got along like that. you know, chords, just like that. So that's the type of people that we attract. You know, you are who
Mhm.
you attract too, right? You are who you attract. You know, and
Facts.
we don't attract negativity. You know, that's not us.
Mhm.
Our mama didn't raise us like that. We cool, calm, collected, like to have fun, and it's all up. You know.
Excellent. Excellent life. You saying like nah, and I'm happy to have. And then I believe like like I always say, it's a mental game. You know what I'm saying? Now now being older and a little bit wiser.
A little
You know what
bit.
I'm saying? You kind of vet people a little bit better.
Got
You know what I'm
to.
saying?
Because you got families.
If I meet huh?
Because you got families now. You don't want these people around your family. They say they're not right.
Exactly. Exactly, exactly. So
Daughters,
I'm
man. You
like,
got daughters. You got
it's
older
like
daughters.
a constant vet. Yeah. And it's like a second nature deal too. It's like you automatically know. Like you hear it's like uh you know what I'm saying, once them red flags go up, it's like, nope,
Yeah. You got to
next.
juke them. You got to juke
Like,
them.
I'll deal with you
Mm-hmm.
here. There's a select few group of people that I work with that I deal with outside of work. You know what I'm saying? And
Likewise.
they know who they are.
Yeah.
They know who they are.
Likewise.
You know what I'm saying? They've been invited to the cookout, so to speak,
There you go. Yeah. When we
for
do
lack
cook
of a
out,
better
when
term.
we do it big.
Yeah, for real. They've been us being from New Orleans, they've been invited to the crawfish barrel.
Crawfish
You
ball.
know
That's
what
it.
I'm saying?
There. Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. In lieu of, all right, let's say, because like you mentioned earlier, in lieu of Halloween happening this week,
Mm.
um, you know, the topic I wanted to talk about is fear.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, yeah, in lieu of Halloween, let's talk about fear. Let's do it. You
Yeah.
like scary movies, bro?
I used to, man. I used to, bro. But let me tell you, um, I hate to put myself out there when we talking about fear. Let's just do it. Man, I used to, man, and me and Chanel first got together, dog, 21 years ago. Man, we used
Uh-huh.
to get up, man, and go, Texas Chainsaw Massacre and all, that's when
Mhm.
the new one came out. We used to, if a movie interested us, we would go see it, like Cabin Fever, 28 Days Later. We would go see all those Jason, Freddy versus Jason. All those movies came out in those three. Nowadays, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. You can do it. And what got me, bro, is the scariest movie. If you ask me what the scariest movie I ever seen, it'd be It, the original It from back in the
Original
80s.
it. I'm about to
The
say you
original
gotta you
It.
gotta, you gotta say that
Yeah,
nowadays.
the original It from back in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
That movie scared the hell out of me. I will never like ever in my life. It
Okay.
scared me,
Yeah, see,
bro.
'cause my next question, huh?
It scared me, bro. I just like, nah, I'm good on
Because like my next question was gonna be like what do you think? What was your favorites? Like I know that's like kind of like a weird question to ask. Like, what's
No,
your
no, no.
favorite scary movie?
Favorite scary movie? Honestly, those were Freddy's, man, from back in the day, because it was more comedy than so those were
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah,
So those
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
really scare me like the Freddy's and the Jasons, but I go with the Freddy's. I go with the Freddy's.
Okay, those are your favorites.
Yeah, yeah. If I was to watch a
Like
movie, this is this Freddy. The Freddy from back in the day, not the new Freddy. Old
I
Freddy.
got you. I got you.
Yeah,
Man, I would have to say, like, yeah, those like that first one, that Nightmare on Elm Street.
yeah,
That
yeah, yeah.
it's like just
Only scary one.
yeah,
Yeah,
that concept of that movie scared the shit out of me.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like the fear of the unknown. It's like,
yeah,
yeah, like not only
yeah.
can this like, dang man, after this scary movie, you're gonna go to sleep. And what if that nigga is there? Type,
Exactly. Yeah, man. That seems
like, you know
like
what
no
I'm saying?
original
That's
concept.
speed up, huh?
Do you really have any original concept like that anymore?
Um, I don't, nah, no,
See?
nah. Well, there's some out there like I
Smile.
will say this. I will say, yeah, smile, because
Mhm.
that my like Nana. She's recently she's taken to scary movies. That's it's her thing now. And it's crazy because that's how her mom used to be, that's how Terica used to be. Her and her mom, they used to stay up watching scary movies. That was their thing. Me and her get together, we watch scary movies. That was our thing. But that reason I say that was they thing, because that's just what they do. They family watch scary movies. And ever since she had Nana, she turned into a complete punk.
dude,
You know what I'm saying? She will not watch
dude.
scary movies.
Dog. You know what? Real quick, you right because after Chanel had killed, she didn't watch that movie no more. But she was done with it.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it
Oh,
is.
like
She dropped that
yeah,
first Peter's fear.
dog, dog, the next woman you get on this podcast, you might ask me because I might ask the two today. But yeah, bro, you know what? I wasn't really scared. Never mind. I'll do that later. But yeah, but now,
You
you know,
talking about Deliverance?
yes, 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 exactly. Really, right in the middle. I don't think. I don't even know. I
Hey
don't
man,
know. Yeah,
hey,
what is
real quick. I don't know if she was there. I don't think she was there.
I don't think he was there.
But
No, she wasn't
hey
there 'cause
man, what's up with
he went home. He went home.
yeah? What's up with these new waves of scary movies, man? They like the movies like The Deliverance,
Yeah,
uh, movies like Never Let Go.
I never seen that.
Like, hey man, like you gotta watch them, dude. It's like movies
Wait,
like
really?
that scare the shit out of me because
This is more realistic.
it is more realistic. Because okay, like I was talking to Terica the other day about these scary movies that's coming out now with black people in them, and black people is in the situation. So it's like, not to be racist or anything like that, but like when we used to watch scary movies, like, oh, that's that white people shit. You know what I'm saying? They get caught up in that shit because they chase the fear. They chase the goddamn monster.
Then they gonna run and fall.
Yeah, then they go, yeah. But like, black people, we was kind of like, if we get killed, we like an innocent bystander that was just caught in the crossfire or some shit like that.
Unless you in jail.
These new movies, it's involving us, so it kind of messes with me mentally because I'm like, dang, this shit could really happen to us. Like the Deliverance, that happened to a black family. So I'm like,
Yeah,
that scared the shit out of me, bro.
yeah,
Like,
man.
uh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to give the movie away for
yeah,
Deliverance. That was the Netflix movie. Everybody heard of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We watched Never Let Go. I forget which streaming platform we watched it on. We watched that on, and
Hulu.
that shit was crazy because you never hear about like you never hear. I give the a little
Was
short base.
is that the one with Halle Berry?
The one with Halle Berry, yeah, that's
Okay.
that one. You never hear. Look, you never hear about a black family being caught up in the woods in a cabin. I mean, that's like black people don't like. I'm not saying this in a negative way because I do all these things.
Yeah, you do
Black people don't go
local.
camping. Black people don't go camping. They don't go in the woods, in the wilderness. The, you know, usually a lot of us don't. I would say that a lot of us don't.
So
But in this movie, it's kind of like, dang, man, like it messed with me because I was like, dang, I like going camping out in the woods and stuff like that. Like, I know that like just because of that, it won't happen to me, but it scared the crap out of me. But back to Aliana, she started taking a liking to scary movies. It's her thing. She wants to watch scary movies with the light
but
off,
what
like
kind?
movies like
Okay, let me ask you this: what kind of film? Because it's different.
she.
It's different.
Yeah, she's not like okay. I tell you this, man. We tried to watch. We tried. And y'all can laugh at me if you want to. People that's watching the podcast, y'all laugh at me. I really don't care. Uh, I'll never make it to Terrifier 2 or 3
No, no. See those?
because of like minutes, maybe like minutes, 20, be it 15, 20 minutes in the Terrifier. I was like, nah, I can't do this, son.
See those?
That movie was way too gory for me, man.
That like and see those are like torture porn. It's
Yeah,
with the
I can't.
porno. I
Yeah,
don't like them. Like
I can't.
it be movies with like monsters in them.
Yeah.
Like porn that because it's
See,
like
I
they got this movie. They got this
uh,
movie. I don't know if it's horror, but it's this movie called The Substance. I don't know if you heard of that.
nah, I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, it's Demi Moore and some other shit. And she give a quick synopsis. She is she was popular back in the day, but now she's kind of like older. So people not
Okay.
interested in her. So
Mm,
these people gave her this substance to make her young, but it's like body horror because I watched a little bit of it, and she took the substance, and the younger person came out of her body. If you get my drift, like it came out her back. I had to,
Nah, what?
yeah, yeah. It's like, see that's body horror. That body horror, can't do.
Yeah, yeah. Anything,
It.
anything
I'm
if
gonna
it's
send you
like
the trailer. I'm gonna send you the trailer.
okay, okay. Yeah, send it to me. I
Yeah.
probably watch it with Nana. See, she in the horror
No,
movie,
no, no,
but
no,
or
no,
oh no, it's not one you watch with. Oh, okay. I have to keep
no,
it
not
away
with
from her.
kids. Watch it
Start.
with TP. Don't watch it with
I'm
or
gonna have
TP
to.
ain't gonna
I'm
watch
gonna have to
it.
start the sticker system up again.
You can't watch that one.
All right. Nah, but I tried to, is it like man like I guess like Nana's thing is jump scare. You know what I'm saying? Like divert your eyes over here, but boom, here you
Yeah,
go. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's her like
yeah.
smile. I don't know what type of horror movie you call that, but that's her favorite one right now. And that one kinda like the that's kinda original. I've never heard of anything like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, yeah.
yeah, like a little entity that um has like a little cycle to
Mm-hmm.
like a little thing to jump from next victim to next. You know, okay, I get it. Will I watch it by myself? No. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really. I've never been. I watch horror movies. I watch horror movies, but I'm not the type of person to just like, oh yeah, nah. You know me. I'm a action
Yeah.
pack. You know what I'm
Action
saying?
thrillers,
Like
give me some
yeah,
thrillers, give me some movie
yeah,
with a twist.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I
Something to
don't,
make you think a little
yeah,
bit. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like bro,
Like,
because after I watched that Deliverance, man, I had to come home and watch a feel good movie, something that made me laugh. Yeah.
you know what?
I had to put something on with
Right,
some bright colors in.
bro, it's funny because oh, was you at
Huh?
my house when you watching?
Yeah, you remember I had curled up on Chanel, like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what?
hey
You know
man,
what? I was glad. I was kind of glad. This will make you laugh. I was glad that you and Mama was there because Mama made
uh-huh.
light of everything. You know, Mama made jokes for everything. So Mama
Yeah,
kind of made light of it. She's like, oh,
yeah,
you know, so she'll say some stuff to make you laugh. And then you too. So I was like, okay, I'm glad y'all was here. 'Cause I was like, man, goodness, that
yeah.
was
Mama said some stuff
yeah,
like, I bet her breath stank or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Exactly,
Kind of psych you out
exactly.
the whole situation so you can get
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So I'm glad y'all was there. I knew you was
Yeah.
because you started up with Chanel and then we was fighting over Canada and stuff like that. So like stuff like that was like, yeah, he made light of it because boy, when you go to
Yeah.
sleep, boy, it's
Yeah, you'd be like, what was that? Hey,
yeah, yeah,
like,
for real. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that music?
especially when you stay in like an older house and the house
Is there
starts
all that
settling and
creaking?
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
all that creaking. Oh yeah, grandma house
Yeah,
used to be
for
like
real.
that all the time. You lucky you didn't have to experience that, boy, because Papa used to stay in that basement. Man,
Yeah.
when I tell you, when you went down, we was used to visit, but man, when I tell you,
Uh-huh.
we never went down that basement, boy, because it was tough. It was like,
Bro, that's how I
you
felt. That's how I felt at Mama house in Baltimore on Kavon. I was like,
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But that was best, you
night,
know, we used to know to see that.
yeah, at night, nah.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll run
yeah,
all look in the daytime. I'll run all through there. But it's crazy that like that little back portion though
yeah,
that led to the back door. Yeah, I
yeah,
wasn't going over there.
yeah, right,
Heck,
for
nah.
real, for real.
There's too many
Yeah,
grab ways, man. Just somebody you run through there, somebody grab you.
yeah,
Hey, nah.
yeah,
That little way, baby. That look a little too creepy, man.
yeah,
Nah, but yeah, but I don't know. I like my favorite thing to do, and I'm probably not gonna even experience it no more because I'm done planning trips in hurricane season
mm,
because we were supposed to go
yeah, yeah,
to Florida and that
yeah,
storm happened
yeah,
and
yeah.
we had to cancel the whole deal.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
It's what it is.
But around that time, Halloween Horror Nights happens at Universal Studios, and I like the special effects and the makeup and all that, like, you know what I'm saying, and just people getting in the character.
Yeah,
I like the thought that go into putting these things together. So, like, I like going to see them and stuff like
yeah,
that. I think that's cool. I mean,
yeah.
I ain't no devil worshiper or
No,
whatever, and I ain't no cult follower or nothing like that. But I just like to see all the special effects and makeup and concepts and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like.
it was a good thing that those people do. You know, I remember I took
Yeah.
y'all, me and Chanel took you, Kim, and Sam to a haunted
Oh, the
house.
phobia. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was fun. But you know, at that point, I seen this kind of kid. I said, "What's up, bro? How you doing? I ain't down schedule." I said, "What's up, bro?" I be dapping them off, you know what I'm saying? I'm pregnant because y'all was like 16 and 15. Y'all was young, so
Yeah.
yeah, stuff like that is cool though. It's cool. I would
Mhm.
love to bring
Yeah.
them to that. I would love to bring Taylor to something. But you
You think Kayla would do that?
she like a
Yeah,
movie.
man. Man, look, I like now, like I said, Nana go to one every year except this year. Uh, we usually go and Nana's like, she don't she likes scary movies and she's kind of like standoffish. Like her first time going to Halloween Horror Night, so we went in every scare house. You know what I'm saying? Her second time going, it was hard to get her to she's like, Chucky in there. Or like if she know like Bloomhouse, she's like, I seen that movie. I ain't going in there. You know what I'm saying? You kinda have to take her in the ones that, like, she don't know about. Like, we went to Stranger Things. She ain't really watched Stranger Things, so
Okay.
we went in that
Yeah.
scare house, and she was like, you know what I'm saying? But, it's crazy. She didn't wanna do that, but as soon as we got back to Houston, "Dad, can I go with my friends to the haunted house?" I was like, "I brought you to the most expensive horror house."
You ain't
You know
want
what I'm
to
saying? And you barely wanna do anything that I'll take you now. You want me to spend, $45 a head to get you in this man? Nah. Nah,
yeah,
you gonna
yeah.
nah,
You go
we
watch the
gonna
scary
stick
movie.
together this year. But,
Yeah.
nah, but she's into it. I'm just like, you know, trying to keep my tablet from timing out.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Nah,
I
but
get it,
like, yeah,
man.
but I say all that like fear, like, you know what I'm saying? What's scarier to you? Like a haunted house or having to do your taxes?
You know, you know, it used to be the taxes. It used to
Uh-huh.
be the taxes, but I got my taxes straight now. So it's haunted house would be more scary now. You know, it's not really that. Dog. It's just, you know what scares me though? Let me tell you
What?
what scares me. It scares the hell out of me.
Scared
And I deal with it every day.
what?
45.
Oh my god. Why does 45
45.
scare you, man?
It's because well, 45 coming home because it's a parking. It's a
Nah, you
parking.
ain't lying. I've been in I try to stay away from 45.
Yeah, 45 and then with 8 in the morning and in the evening. It's like a parking. That's
For the
scary.
people that for the people that don't stay in the Houston area, man,
Yeah, it's
45 is that ever changing beltway. No matter how many lanes they add to it, it will still be backed up. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the freeway in California. For some reason, everybody and their mama stays somewhere where they
in
need
that
to use
jump.
45 to
Yeah,
commute. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So 45, if you in Houston, you know what I'm saying? You already know if you're not from Houston, never been to Houston, like,
the whole
you can
45.
stay away from 45,
Yeah,
avoid it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's
Yeah,
that's what scares me.
what is fear? What is fear to you besides 45? What does fear mean to you? Like, what is fear
You
to you?
know, that's a good question. You know, fear to me is uh and I dealt with it last year with my mother.
Mhm,
Fear is losing somebody that I truly love.
mhm,
That's fear because it's gonna happen. You know, but like fear of losing my mom, right? Like my
mhm,
wife has been deal. She's been dealing with that in my in-laws. Fear of
mhm,
losing my brother and then my, you know, like I
mhm,
lost, we lost my cousin Danny. You know,
mhm,
fear. That's the main thing of fear. And fear. And another thing on a lighter note, uh, fear of my kids not loving or missing me in any type. You know what I'm saying? Like you gone and they like, okay, whatever. Then they gone. What it is, what it is. You know, I like,
mhm,
you know, like every time I see my kids. You know, when I pick them up from the daycare, they be excited to see me when they come to, you know, and I love that. I see, I might have posted a couple of videos, even when Taylor was little. When I used to pick
mhm,
up from school, she used to run down the hall and be so excited to see me. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I want
mhm,
to get to that point where I have that fear. If man, if my kids don't love me, don't miss me, man, that's
mhm.
fear.
I
Because
got you.
like, what have you done as a parent to where your children don't miss you or don't want to have anything?
Mhm.
That's fear to me.
I got you.
I didn't mean to
Yeah,
get deep,
fear.
but
Nah, nah,
that's the
you
fear
good.
from
Nah,
me.
you good. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted, man. It's
Yeah.
like by definition, fear is described as an intensely unpleasant emotion in response to perceiving or recognizing danger or a threat.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fear by definition.
Okay.
But I know we fear different things in different ways. My fear.
Okay. You know what? Real quick.
What's up? What's up?
The thing I fear is you can take all my money if you put me in the deep body of water. That's fear because I can't swim.
Yeah, that's fear.
So
That's
that's
definitely
fear. That'll be
uh huh.
fear for me.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's it.
Definitely, definitely. Fear, man. Fear. Fear for me, man, is not. It's not necessarily a. I fear how I would respond to things. You know what I'm saying? How I fear
Mm-hmm.
how I would respond to things I fear. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
That's it.
Um, because I would always want to respond in a what I call a positive way. I would never want to respond the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My fears respond like my just my responses because I always want to make the right decision when it come to
Yeah.
things. You know what
Because
I'm
if
saying?
you make the
So
wrong decision, it's gonna be totally
yeah,
different.
could
Yeah.
and yeah, in some situations it could mean your life, your
Yeah.
life or your livelihood, you know what I mean? Or, be the difference between being functional and disabled, you know what I'm saying? So that's
Exactly.
my fear. My fear is just making the wrong decisions in life that could, like, detriment my family,
Yeah.
uh, my friends, people that depend on me.
Yeah.
Um, things like that. So my fear is just making the wrong decision. I always want to make the right decision, the right
That's a good one.
decision.
That's a good one.
Saying,
That's a good one.
yeah. So, um, do you feel like fear could be a good thing?
Yeah, because you wanna fear things like it's the old adage in the Bible. You should fear no man, but fear no man but God. So you
Hmm.
gotta have that fear. You gotta have that fear in God. That's the only
Hmm.
thing, entity, because He can take it, He can give it. If you get my
Hmm.
drift. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I got you.
you know what I'm saying. So that if people don't fear that, then that's a problem. Because
Hmm.
there's no man on this earth that can put clouds in the sky, put put
Hmm.
the sun and put stars and moons. There's no man can do that.
Hmm.
So there's another entity that you have to fear, that knowing that person that can do that can take you out like that.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, it's good to have some type of fear. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because you could be the rock, like the rock on TV right now. You could be the rock. I'm sure he fears things too. Man, this the
Oh,
biggest,
fact.
the biggest dude you know. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
it's good to have good fear. It's good to have stuff that that take you up the edge. Like what you said, man, fearing what you would do to somebody. Like you said, if somebody like, do something to my kids. I do fear what I would do to that
Hmm.
person, to that said
Right.
person. That is a
Hmm.
fear. Because it's not gonna be nice.
Nah, heck, nah, it's not
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be nice.
nice.
I'm not gonna give you no hug. There's no hugs coming. There's no
Nah,
hugs coming. It's
I
an
just,
AK-45.
nah,
47. Made up a gun. It's an
I just,
AK-47.
I, I feel like fear just goes under that survivor mentality thing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If I feel like, I see people and like out here in the world, like a lot of young people now,
Yeah.
younger people. Um, I fear no man. I'm like, you better. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like fear is like a survival response in your body that I know they say fear no man but God, but I feel like God gave us that fear complex just as like a way to respond to things because if you fear it, if you I feel like if you fear it, you recognize it and you recognize the threat it can
Yeah.
pose. So the smart thing would do the smart response would be to figure out how to conquer it, figure out how to avoid it, figure
Yeah.
out how to survive it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I put it under
Survival
the survival
mentality.
mentality
Yeah.
uh trait. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I feel fear is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like fear can be a good thing. 'Cause, in
Yeah.
a lot of
That's it.
situations, fear keep you
Yeah.
alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So how do you overcome fear? How do you like personally? How do you overcome fear?
Then, you got to take it head on, man.
Hmm.
You got to
So
you got
just
to take it head on.
face fear head on.
You got to take it head on. Like,
Hmm.
because, a lot of people, you're a great father. You know what I'm saying? That was a fear of mine before I had kids. I was like, fear, will I be a good father?
Mhm.
I have good examples, not to talk about my past. It is what it is, you know. I mean, look at it.
Mhm.
I mean, you know,
Mhm.
so it's like I didn't have a good example of that. So I feared
Mhm.
that, you know,
Right.
nobody knew it because I didn't show it. You know, I don't outwardly emote as much, but I feared that. You know, I was like, man, will I be a good, you know, but I think my wife, because she reassured me, because that's one of the things we talked about, you know, when we first moved, you know, getting ready to have her. It's like, you know, I just don't want to be that father that's not there. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I don't want to be that father that fails.
Absolutely, man.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? You know, so
Oh
that
yeah.
was
Man, trust me.
yeah, you know, so that was the main fear, and obviously, as you can see, she's 17, she'll be 18 in a couple of weeks. And I think I conquered that fear. You know what I
Man.
mean? Even having two more kids. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you know, I got my 6-year-old twin. So you know, and that's another thing where I need to have a son. So that was another fear where you know what I'm saying, how will I be raising a son? I know how to do the daughter thing, you know, but it's the son thing. I had little Trey, my fool, her son, Aaron's kids,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, that I was around a lot, but I was like, man, I'm about to have my own son. Well, how would I be?
Mhm.
You know, even you growing up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how
Yeah.
will I be to them, to my own? You know, because
Mhm.
it's a different thing. You can go back to mom. Trey can go back to the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, Joey and Quentin and Sean can go back to them. You know, even Ryan's
Mhm.
kids, they can go back to them. But having my own that's with me 24/7, oh yeah, man. That's a fear.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
fear for me.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel I
Fear that,
feel that.
mm,
I feel that. I feel that. Nah, not trust me. I feel that because I wondered the same thing when when T was first pregnant with Aliana. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because I had a whole I'm pretty sure we all have trauma. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? I had a whole bunch of trauma that I was still overcoming.
yeah,
You know, even being I think I was 19 when Tara was pregnant, and then
yeah,
20 when Nana was born. So yeah, I still had a lot of trauma I was processing, a lot of
yeah,
feelings that I had towards my own dad. And I
yeah,
was like, am I really gonna be a good father? My fear was always in what I saw as negative in him,
yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, man, you know, what if I absorb all that and then,
Mm-hmm.
turn that on? You know what I'm saying? But I always led with that mentality. You had a good example of what not to do. So
Exactly.
just do that. You know what I'm saying? Just do the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just be better.
So, and I want
And
to say this, dog. If nobody else tells you, you done a great job with Nana. She's a
I
good kid.
appreciate it, bro. Thank
Yeah,
you
yeah.
very
You know,
much.
like I said, everybody has their ebbs and flows and stuff. You know, all kids are different, right? But
Mhm.
you know, she do her thing. Man. You know,
Mhm.
she do her thing, though. She's a good kid. So you did your job. You and she did a good job.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely been a team effort.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, cause yeah, but I can say I was really blessed with Nana because she's a good kid, and she's always been like even little, she's been understanding and just intelligent.
I
And
think that's a DNA thing. So handle
yeah, I think so because it's just crazy because it's like, you just look at her sometimes like how did she? Oh, okay.
it.
But back to conquering fear. Like I'm like you. I see no other way to conquer fear but facing it head on.
Yeah,
I've never seen anybody in my life, you know what I'm saying, run from well, I've had good examples, of like my family members. Nobody has ever backed down. Nobody has ever showed me to back down from anything. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been like that, and I think that's a DNA thing too,
yeah.
because
Gotcha.
I don't know too many people in our family that have backed down from anything. Like
Right, man.
I don't know a scary individual. Not talking bad about like people that's
Yeah.
like
They like to run from fear.
yeah,
People
yeah,
do do it. People do it.
not trying to make it sound bad because I mean you respond how you respond. You know what I'm saying? Like and I see no other way. I see no other way to conquer fear or a fear or something you fear or a fearful situation, but to face it head on, man. Go
Yeah.
straight towards it. You know what I'm saying? And
Dude,
knock
because
the dog shit out.
because on the flip side, people do run from fear. People like,
Mhm.
I mean, there's millions of people, dog, on this earth that
Mhm.
like, say our situation that's flipped it. They fear being a parent, being a father. They fear it, so they run. You know, we know that. I mean, you know millions of people. I mean, I don't know if you know millions, but if we've seen,
Like what am I say?
yeah. I mean, you know situations. There's been millions of people that's been in a situation where they be in a situation where they about to have a kid and they fear it and they run. They go the other
Mm,
way. They don't want to have nothing to do with it because they feel that
right,
the generational thing will come on them and take out the kid. But you gotta do better.
right.
To be better, gotta do better. That's what
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
really all about. And I can say that for all of us, me, you, J-Rock, and all of us have not had good examples of being a father. I mean, I don't feel
mm.
bad watching this podcast or whatever, so I don't want to
Yeah,
parade it.
he's a
I'm
habit
just
watcher.
saying it is what I mean, I'm 45. I don't fear anybody, but like
Mm.
we've had bad examples of being men, you know what I'm saying, seeing men in our families. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
just
So,
yeah, I'm about to say that not just the family, but like just seeing examples like, and it's crazy, and it's not always like I'm tired of this negative stigma, like um, about black dads.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I can't
yeah,
stand it, but I've seen
yeah.
more. I've seen like I outside of and I watch everybody. I watch everything. I've seen more examples um of you know I've been, don't get me wrong. I've seen my examples of bad black dads and
Of course.
what they pump in the movies and stuff like that. But
Tyler Perry.
I've seen
You can say it.
yeah
Okay.
yeah
Yeah, you can say
yeah I've seen, but not before that, man. Like in the '90s,
it.
and stuff like that. But like I always go to well, no, not even in the '90s because those was like at least some of those dads in those
Yeah,
movies be
boys
trying.
in the hood. Boys in
Trying
the
like,
hood.
yeah, Boys in the Hood, like,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Lawrence Fishburne. Like he'd be trying to be a good example. There's a lot of that though, like Rock,
Yeah.
TV sitcom like Rock, shit, Bill
Yeah.
Cosby, even though
Bill Cosby.
people
Who's
shitting on
another
his
one? Yeah.
um
So you right, so like,
but we had a lot of examples on TV of positive black, role
absolutely.
models,
Yeah, Fresh
black dad.
Prince. Fresh Prince of
Yeah,
Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince, Uncle Phil. We had John Amos,
Yeah,
rest in peace.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Family
saying? Yeah, man, Family Matters. Yep. So you shout out to them. Like we've had good examples. We've seen good examples. We've seen a lot of bad examples.
yeah.
But it's just and that's why I wanted to bring up fear because it's about the choice you make. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing your options. You know what's out there. You know your options. You know what you're
Yeah.
coming up against, man. You just need to make the right choice.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of like a lot of times I have the fear of making the wrong decision. You know what I mean? So
You see, that's what comes with, that's what comes with maturity, right? Like,
fact,
that's what I had to
fact.
do. I had to be like, you drove my car,
Mhm.
you know, my car is very fast. So I
Mhm.
can get up. I'm not,
Mhm.
it can not to brag on my car, but it can get up really fast. So I can be
Mhm.
immature. I could be an immature person and be like, talk faster than yours. So I'm the
Mhm.
speed everywhere I go. But
Mhm.
when is that, I gotta have the fear that I can do that and I can hurt somebody or I can hurt myself
Mhm.
and not be there for my kids. See, that's a fear right there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you gotta be smart and be like, man, this car can get up to 60 miles an hour in like a second.
Mhm.
But I don't want to do that. And, if that has to be a fear in your mind.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
I can
because of
get
the
up to
fear of knowing the consequence that comes with
getting a ticket, going to
possibly
jail.
what can happen if you do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. You
Mhm.
gotta be, you gotta, in terms of maturity, maturity has to come into that thing with attacking that fear too. You gotta be
Right.
mature. You gotta be
Mhm.
mature enough to not do
Yeah. The fear comes, fear of that, I guess that would call like we would call that responsibility though. You gotta be
that.
responsible.
It's
You
hand
know
in
what I'm saying?
hand. They like cousins.
With all that power. With all that power, you gotta
I'm trying to tell
great
you.
power comes
There,
responsibility.
there you go, Spider-Man.
That's
There you
the, you know what I'm saying? That's a true to life quote right there.
go. That is.
I can honor
You can't
that's
beat
a
that.
true.
Beat that. True.
Yes, indeed. Is it raining out there by y'all, man? It's
No,
cutting up out here.
he's gloomy. It must be on his way.
It's probably headed y'all way. It's gloomy. My
Yeah,
dog, my
okay.
dog was outside looking at me like, "You want to come inside, please?" Like, okay.
Okay.
I,
But did it rain by
but
y'all yesterday?
yeah, it did. It's
Okay,
been
because it
raining out
rained
here.
by us yesterday. Yeah.
It's
We needed
it's
the
been
rain.
giving. Huh?
We needed the rain, though. It was dry.
I
Like,
don't. Man. I don't. I don't. I
I'm
don't.
telling you,
Man, it's still hot.
E64.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that'd be a good thing.
Yeah, keep the song, man.
Man, man. I guess. I guess.
Keep the song.
Nah, man. But with that being said, we go ahead and close it.
Can I make an announcement?
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
What you got?
Okay. Man, people that know me and my life, we have a
Uh-huh.
life in the deep, and we talk about, the deeper things, you watch, you.
Right.
So
Oh yeah.
when
Avid
we,
subscriber to Life in the Deep podcast.
we've been on hiatus for only a year, couple of months,
Hmm.
because we've been in a lot of situations. But what we're doing now is we're opening up. I don't want to say open call, but we're starting a new, I guess, a new segment with the Life in the Deep, and calling it Journeys in Marriage. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So I want people to, we're going to do it right away. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that knows me, y'all can hit me up, text me, hit up Jay if you want. But we want to get couples together and let them know, we want the people, because it's not a lot of black love. It's very simple. If you follow certain things, you see the black love. But like, as far as
Mhm.
people, I don't know anybody that's been married. Me and Kaz got married the same year. He got married
Nah,
before me. He got married with
it's that old school. It's that old school type of
so,
love, man.
yeah, exactly. So I want, it's like, me and my wife want to institute that so we can have our people see the black love. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want your TT on there. Put a TT out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want my sister and her boyfriend. I want to get everybody. I want to be a wide spectrum so where we get everybody on there and have a good conversation about the journeys in marriage, how they got together. The sacrifices they had to make, everything. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no harm business, but we want to know so that y'all can give other people, these married couples and couples that's together, been together for a long time, can give other people reason to get married. Be single if you give them this. You got to find that person for
Okay.
you. And if
I
we
got
get different stories, because your story and TV story is different from me and Chanel's story, and Aaron and
you.
Jeff, and
Hmm.
Adrian and Kim. Everybody's story is different. So we want to get this connection and get it all together and put that out there for your daughters, for my kids. When they see it, when we gone, long gone, we want them to see this. Oh, man, our grandparents or our nieces, our uncles, and all that was good people, and they was some.
Right.
We trying to
Right.
so we
Yeah.
want
Because
to
I
pass
think.
it.
Okay. Yeah. Because I think there's a generation that's like that lapsed and missed that because my grandma and my grandfather they were together till the day they died. You know what I'm saying? And then
Likewise.
on the other hand, our grandmother and grandfather that we share,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
it wasn't
they
together.
weren't together. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how like there's that breakup in that generation. Then there's like my dad, you know what I'm saying? There's no like my dad and then our mom and what I'm saying, like, you look parallel to the size of you see your friends and
hmm
other family members, in that same age range of bracket, they not together either, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? There's a whole lot of disconnect there, and it's just like, man, uh, that's that that's why I say that's that old school kind of love. Like nobody's willing to fight for, togetherness nowadays. So I'm fully on board with that. I fully support that.
yeah, yeah.
And you know, I'm avidly working towards not being like that, you know what I'm saying? I wanna
Nah,
be
it's a battle. Well, like I said, I know the situation. We don't want to put the situation out there. We know what it
right,
is.
right.
It's gonna get right. It's gonna get right.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be good, and it's all good. So, but yeah, I
mhm,
just want to throw that out there, man. Just be looking forward
for
to that. I
sure.
know my baby bro, he's my little producer. He's my little mini producer on the side.
Oh
So
yeah,
he here. So
behind the
he's gonna be
scenes.
behind the scenes,
Like
we
behind
gonna, yeah, he's like this. So yeah, he's gonna hook me up. We're gonna get together, and like I said, we just gonna definitely gonna do your podcast again before. I definitely I'm gonna just throw
Hey,
that out there. You know, you can give me a
look, I sure bring it on, bring it on. We
yeah,
love
yeah,
to
give
have
me a Chanel, give me a Chanel. Matter of fact, we might do it in studio.
you. Okay,
We
okay,
might do it
okay.
in
I got
studio.
had
We
to
got
clean
some.
up a little bit.
That's how. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we do it in studio, but I want to definitely get that going. You know, just to show
Sure,
other people that man, you know, hey, they made it. You know what I mean? Been married 20 years, man. I told her this morning. I said we'll have a whole grown person that can drink now if we had a
man.
kid the first year we got married. You know
Yeah, for real.
what I'm saying? So but, you know, so it is what it
Look,
is.
look, man. Y'all just hey, it's what you put into it, man. Y'all remember that. Y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tune in to Journeys in Marriage or
It's
Life
like
in the
they
Deep
do,
Journey.
yeah,
Y'all, yeah,
journeys.
yeah. Y'all tune in, man. Y'all tune in. There's a lot of good information. And if you don't know who they are, y'all go back on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Look up Life in the Deep podcast, man. A lot of good information, a lot of good spiritual information.
Appreciate it.
Just a lot of good information. Period, man. Y'all check them out. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. I'm always I'm always gonna be the one. I'm gonna encourage you. Like, that's what you want to do. Like,
Yeah,
please do it. You know what I'm saying? I understand
yeah.
life happens where, you know what I'm saying, kind of, situations happen. It's gonna happen to me, like, on weeks on end, I had to take a little break or something like that. But,
Appreciate
they back, they gonna be back, and I
it.
can't wait.
Appreciate you, baby, bro. Appreciate you.
Oh, no problem, man. Anytime, anytime. I appreciate you coming on the podcast, bro, and
Mm,
rocking out with me.
yeah,
You know what I'm
of course.
saying? We talking about fear. You know what I'm saying? And in lieu of this holiday that they called Halloween, I know it's over, been there, done that, but you know what I'm saying? Um, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe.
Mhm.
Make sure y'all are, being focused and not being foolish. You know what I'm saying? If your heart's still ticking, you still kicking, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a day and time to make change. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all go down to mentalgame.net, pick y'all up some merch. You know what I'm saying? It's hoodie season now. And one
Mhm.
thing Mental Game does have, we got the hoodies, man. We got the
Yeah,
hoodies. Um, man, what I'm saying? We got something to match with, you know, every colorway of shoe that you could think of. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But
let's see,
y'all
baby.
bet,
Let's see,
man, y'all
baby,
fuck
bro,
with
gonna give
me.
me
I
a discount.
appreciate you. Nah, I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. Definitely got you. That's another thing. We got lower prices. Y'all check that out too, man. I listen to
Oh,
my
is it
customers, man. We got lower prices, huh?
is the website good? Cause you remember the
Oh
website?
yeah, we good. Yeah, we good.
Okay,
I worked on it since then.
okay,
I had
okay.
thanks to some people, I had some time. I had some time to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? That's why I say they think they got you, but yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah. Y'all really helped me out. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
For real
But
though.
anyway. Anyway, big bro, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Love you, man.
Love you too,
Um,
man.
to the people out there that's watching, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Send this to your loved ones. Send this to your family member, your friends. Send it to them funky ass people that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They might be able to listen to the Mental Game podcast and put it in perspective and get right. But I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. Hey, we out.